And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yow! Does I sound just like him, Dan?
You sounded it perfectly. I thought Maynard was actually co-hosting the show.
Oh, it's good to be home.
Goddamn right.
It is the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, that handsome voice and face and body and clothes and glasses and water belong to Dan Soder.
You're trying to get this birthday present right off the top, huh?
I want it in me. I want that birthday present in me. I want you shot directly out of you into me.
Oh, it's the Bonfire, and I moved into a different position in the studio, and this feels like when you move stuff around your living room, and it's like feels like a whole new place.
How do you feel the feng shui is?
You feng shui there.
Oh, look at the feng shui.
I mean, you know what? Jacob's out for the week, and I decided to sit in his seat where his mic is, and I fucking...
As a little tester, and I'll tell you what.
I love it.
It almost makes sense that, or I feel stupid, I should say, that we've never batted around this being a better situation.
Because we're face-to-face now.
Yeah.
Like human mirrors.
We fell into our natural roles, whereas I was like, I just want to sit off here in a corner, and Dan goes, I'm going to captain this ship. But don't you see, isn't it way better just to be a worker bee?
Way better. I just want to apologize for trying to be the queen bee all these years and just say I'm happy as a worker bee.
Isn't it better just be a worker bee and just be over here in the corner?
And
like,
I think that...
You don't bother anybody. No one who looks through the porthole thinks that I'm running the show here at all.
And not only that, but I think we learned all these lessons in Jerry Seinfeld's Bee Movie. So it's just nice to relieve lessons.
I think Bee Movie taught us all this. Some exciting stuff going on. Some... crazy stories.
Well, let's get to it first.
From the weekend.
As we all know.
Should we give our big shot here?
Not yet. Let's not shoot our loot. I just want to say congratulations to the best 4-10 team in the NFL, the San Francisco 49ers. Jimmy G, 3-0.
3-0.
3-0, baby.
And it's not going to fuck up.
He's
they were
handsome.
So bad.
He's accurate. He's the kind of man that thanks your mom when she cooks for him. Jimmy Garoppolo. He could slap Trish right in her mouth, and I would thank him for it.
They weren't...
Tennessee was a playoff team, man. We spoiled the playoffs for them.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying more like they're not hurting their draft ranking with these wins because it doesn't really matter because I'm saying like they were so... Yeah, they were so bad.
I mean,
the record-wise.
Yeah, now that he's just coming back. I mean, I think some fans are like, hey, why don't you lose and get a better draft pick? But Jimmy G's coming in and he's winning and everyone's playing. He's playing with a lot of backups. There's a lot of injuries on the Niners. He's coming in and he's fucking doing great.
Yeah.
And it's brought me together with friends of mine who are Patriots fans because it's weird. It's like, they're like, hey, how's our boy doing? And you're like, he's not yours anymore. You gave him up for a second-round pick.
You went full-blown Massachusetts, too. They brought together.
They brought together.
Y'all brought us together.
You now, speaking of the currently 12-2 best team in the NFC, locking up a first-round bye.
Yes, indeed.
Against the New York Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles. Led by the University of Arizona's own
Nicky Foles. And Nick Foles came in, played a good... The problem, actually, yesterday was defense. It was not...
Jay, I disagree with you. I think the problem is you didn't get your birthday present yet.
Is that what it was?
I gave you one of your birthday presents at your house, which you can describe after this.
Unbelievable.
But it's a blowjob.
It's a blowjob.
I sucked his dick.
Dan, I don't know if he hooks his lips over his teeth. Yeah. I'd almost felt like I was being blown by an 80-year-old junkie. I'm saying toothless.
I have to go to another place. It's basically like when character actors, basically like Daniel Day-Lewis that dick.
Yeah.
And I just got into the role of an 80-year-old crackhead and I sucked you off.
He calls it the phantom gummer. Yeah. He has teeth, but you never tell.
No. I gave you a sweatshirt at your house of Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson stepping over Tyronn Lue as a skeleton, though.
Yeah, he was a skeleton.
So it's the actual scene of him when he stepped over. Kristen, you can bring that up always.
But Tyronn Lue
Iverson stepping over Tyronn Lue. And Tyronn Lue is a skeleton in it. It's awesome.
Well,
it's so awesome.
Let me tell you this. Now you got nothing to worry about because here's your birthday present for next week. Get ready. Catch it. Welcome to the Zubaz family, brother.
Whoa!
Yeah, I got some Eagle Zubaz.
Eagle Zubaz?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we are going to have to so much meet up in our Zubaz one day.
We'll have a Zubaz meetup. You got to get... I feel bad because I took Twitter off my phone and I haven't taken it. I took a picture of Marcus Silva, one of our fans, gave me a Bonfire Zubaz sweatshirt, and I went full Zubaz a couple weeks ago, and I had a picture on my phone, but I don't have Twitter, so I got to figure out how to... I took Twitter off my phone, but I got to tweet it out.
A Zubaz meetup?
Yeah.
That you can only come to?
If you're in Zubaz?
Zubaz?
Oh, I like this meta shit.
would be very, very awesome.
Well,
so what happened was
the Eagles beat the Giants.
Eagles beat the Giants.
And then what happened was
what I found out today while taking my Twitter shit.
Yeah. You do it while you're shitting.
Twitter.
You check Twitter when you're shitting, and I do it when I'm having my chamomile in the study.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Everyone's got their own route, their own plan.
I drink soothing tea because I've had a stressful day.
I need a chamomile.
A chamomile while I'm checking the tweets.
Shannon in Boston wants to congratulate you on the win, which maybe we let her do that before we jump on here. Shannon, you there, Shannon?
Hey, guys. Crackle, crackle.
Hey, Shannon.
Crackle. I was hoping for such a deeper Boston
accent. Me too.
Accent.
I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be fucking Dorchester. Hey, fucking Soder, you're welcome for that handsome boy.
Congrats, you fucking
exactly
cock.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, fucking A, kid.
Yeah, I was going to say congratulations and you're welcome.
I mean, Patriots fans.
Last time I called, I think he just got traded over there. There was a little razzing. And I just wanted to say congrats.
Well, you know what? I'll give you what you actually want, which is me going, thank you. Thank you for giving me a hope. Thank you to everyone from Boston. For us San Francisco 49er fans, we don't know what it's like to have a good quarterback. When Tom Brady's gone and you got fucking Colin fucking McNamara from Syracuse, and you're like, we can't win a fucking game. I'm going to be like, thank you for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Is everybody watching this?
Well, can Lou make sure he just isolated that whole thing where you were thanking the city of Boston?
Oh, I will. That will. Trust me. That will be rubbed in my face.
Oh, absolutely. And I got to tell you, I like Soder's great. Soder's handsome enough where you see all that negging he was just doing. That was total negging with Shannon, and she's never been more invested. She is.
What if I'm trying to get a New England getaway?
Oh my God, she is so still hot in the pants for Soder right now.
Stop
see
saying
the way he did that. The way he did. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll do exactly what you want. Thank you so much, Shannon."
I was talking about football.
Idiot.
I wasn't negging. Back off, Jay.
Yeah.
I gave you Zubaz as a sign of affection, and I will rip those apart.
No!
No! Don't Dippolito out of it.
Dippolito, dude.
Well, Shannon, thank you.
I just ripped up your Zubaz.
Oh, no, rip Zubaz.
Shannon, thank you for the call.
Shannon, thank you for Garoppolo.
I know no matter how good the Eagles do, a person from Boston can never congratulate me on that, and I'm okay with that. I understand that.
Hey, Big J, one more thing.
Yeah?
So I saw you're going to be in Connecticut, like beginning of January. I don't know, get a camper meetup going some night that weekend.
It's very possible. You have Zubaz?
Gotta go through the checklist.
Do you remember the live show last year? You were asking about what's the girl version of boning up in the gym shorts, and I said, I was there, I said sweatpants.
Yeah.
So I rock the sweatpants. So
those are the Zubaz of Boston.
Sweat. But yeah, perhaps Shannon, maybe we'll do that.
Jackets. Yeah. All right. I'll try to set something up with the campers.
Awesome, sweet.
You know what would be fucking
Happy
awesome?
holidays.
You know what would be fucking awesome?
You too, guys.
Yeah. Happy holidays, Shannon. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna challenge Comedy Central to make fucking Bonfire starter jackets. Pullover starter jackets with the hood in the front, with the pocket in the front.
The pocket in the front,
yeah.
Oh, it'd be great.
I mean, do it. The logo in the back, a black with white undersleeves, and then the orange Bonfire on the back, and then have it say the Bonfire on the pocket.
Hell yeah.
Do it, Comedy Central. We'll even put Comedy Central on the arm sleeve.
Comedy Central, you've been so fantastic about merch so far. Don't drop the ball now.
Guys, yeah, you've given our listeners everything they've ever wanted in our merch.
Oh, you've only started a complete pirated ring of merchandise. Why would we jump on making our own stuff?
We're paying for multiple designers' cable bills now because people are buying fucking homemade Bonfire shirts.
We bought a tattoo guy a new parlor.
Viacom can't get it together to get bumper stickers. We can't even fucking get bumper stickers going.
Anywho,
just kidding. We love sucking the Viacom teat.
Of course we do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
You're the Comedy Central family. Oh, Jacob.
Oh, Jacob Batat's not here, but he's here in spirit.
Well, Jacob would never say anything that would get him fired or anything, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what makes me sad? You're a fucking faggot.
Whoa!
Jacob!
Dude, I know I'm going to get a text about that. He goes, hey, can you tell Lou I'm on vacation? Also, I heard you're sitting in my chair, and he's going to do the beginning of the Bonfire thing where he was passive-aggressive with me. He goes, it's not a big deal if you're sitting there. It's just...
it's kind of like where a producer sits because you have to have all the angles.
Oh,
and
man.
I need to talk to Christine.
His Futura arm's going to start going fucking on the fritz.
Better not hold any babies. They'll shake him to death.
Fucking kung fu.
Can I admit something now?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Wow, I look sexy.
It's true. It's
I
true.
just honestly, what's so funny about this entire feng shui difference?
Better hand Jacob a fucking tambourine and kick him on stage with Fleetwood Mac.
No, he'd break. Jacob, you have found where you're supposed to be.
Look at him go. He never stops.
In the mariachi band.
Oh, shit, it's a rattler.
Guys, I'm sorry I have to leave the show. My band, El Honduras, has to hit the road.
So, this morning, I believe it was, on SportsCenter.
Great show.
When they were showing fantastic show.
Love it. I love the characters. I love where it's gone.
Yeah, I like the story arc. During the New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles highlights, this happened. Oh, wait, I should actually explain. Wait, pause it one more second. The celebration for the first touchdown of the game that Nick Foles threw.
Goddamn right.
I believe Trey Burton. I want to say Trey Burton, right?
I want to say University of Arizona all over that ass.
He does the move, he spins the ball.
Football. Yeah.
And then sat down Indian style, and him and two other players came over and started doing the fake warming their hands.
Jay,
by
in
the
this
football
climate,
fire.
please, it's crisscross applesauce.
Right, sorry. Indian style.
Whoa!
And then this happened on SportsCenter.
Foles to wide open Trey Burton, and Trey Burton's got the bonfire going. Crackle, crackle. One of my favorite radio programs, Eagles 21-20 have a lead.
Crazy.
So crazy.
Crazy.
That made me so happy when I saw that.
Unbelievable that someone would shout out the bonfire on
And the
SportsCenter.
anchor's name is, we just had this, and we've already lost it.
Ryan Scott.
Brian Scott?
Ryan
Scott. Sorry.
Ryan Scott, who said he didn't.
No, Randy Scott. Damn! You had it totally wrong.
Oh,
I'm
fuck you.
clueless.
I was right there.
I'm clueless.
All right, Jacob, go back to Florida. You're fucking. You're bothering me. I love you. I'm kidding, Jacob.
But yeah,
Pablo.
Randy Scott, AM anchor on SportsCenter.
And didn't you reach out
Thank
to
you
him?
so much. No, he wrote back out. He responded to something I put out there and said he had to do it. Do you want to say what he said?
Yeah, why do you say that?
He said he had to do it.
Why do you say it?
Especially because it was an Eagles highlight.
Yeah, cool.
And then he kind of just, that was it. He just said some other stuff.
Oh, cool. What's the other stuff he said? Did he go out of his way to insult my favorite team?
You wouldn't even care.
Why? What did he say?
It's nothing, really.
I just feel like that's not as many characters as you
He
told
was
me
like,
in the original tweet.
and Dan Soder's really funny. He says that.
That's not true.
It's not true.
Listen, I'll neg you into telling me what happened.
He says,
You're not going to tell me.
Dan Soder's Niners are
Say it, motherfucker.
Dan Soder's Niners are. I think this guy's a fan of the show.
Dude, just
for the
say
record.
what he wrote.
Okay.
What did he write, Jay?
He said Dan Soder's Niners. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, they're not your Niners.
No, not at all. They're Jed York's
Yeah,
Niners.
yeah,
We all know that.
somebody
They're the
else
city of
knows
Santa
them.
Clara's 49ers.
But just
that
the
hurts
fact
to say.
that this isn't a personal thing on you. He's just saying that the team that belongs to somebody else
True, Jed York. The York
is
family.
are too
Formerly the DeBartolos.
are too that they're too boring to celebrate a
Say
touchdown
again?
like this.
Say
That they're
again?
too it's been a less than exciting season.
But what was the part he said? What specifically did he say?
You're looking for quotes.
What did he say, Jay?
He said Dan Soder's Niners are already just a miscue right there. Too boring to celebrate a touchdown like this.
Well, Randy Scott, you have the name of an 80s male porn star.
He does.
And a low-grade country star. So, how y'all doing? I'm Randy Scott.
Or a top tier hip hop guy.
Oh, y'all haven't heard that new produced by Randy Scott?
Randy, thank you so much for the shout. I mean, what a big deal for
fucking crazy,
us, man. And all jokes aside, I mean,
it's fucking insane. It's like I'm a fan of the show, as I said.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome.
What's so funny about that is I didn't watch. This was this morning though, so I don't feel bad because last night Vecchione was like, "You want to watch SportsCenter?" I'm like, "I just watched 8 hours of football. I saw it all. I'm good.
No, I don't.
I don't want to watch SportsCenter. I want to watch Clash of Champions.
How was it?
It was fun.
What was it like?
Dude.
What event is that?
Shout out to what was it? Gray Smoke. Let me find this again. Who made the bongs?
Oh yeah.
Have you used the pipe?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Because I have been ripping bong hits. It's the perfect I'm 34-year-old bong, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's not too much.
It's not too much.
Crazy big.
And what it is it just does the job to where I love Vecchione, but Gray Glass Art at Gray Glass Art on Instagram. Vecchione comes in and he's like, I was smoking bong hits in the living room, and he goes, I just want to let you know the hallway smells like weed. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think it didn't.
Because the hallway, because the roof smells like weed in this place right
I want
now.
3R to be fucking hungry when they wake up.
3R.
So I was at home all weekend. I was at the Cellar in the Stand.
Crazy weekend. Let me give, obviously, the first disclaimer here that Mark, who owns and operates the comedy at the Carlson.
Yeah, great dude.
Rochester, New York, great dude.
Great dude, I know him.
Such a great guy. The new building, I'll give him a plug for sure, is fantastic. I like what they've done. They're going to have 3 rooms in there when it's all said and done.
That's pretty awesome.
Like 100 and some seats, and the lobby area. They do open mic set and stuff now. And they have a live band play in between and before the shows on the weekend, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome touch. I really like that. And the main rooms, I got 300 and some seats. It was great. I wish I could have brought him bigger audiences, but I brought him lovely audiences for the most part. Thursday, I was give myself some of the blame here. I got flight delayed for hours and hours.
Yeah.
I had 45 minutes to an hour at my hotel to get ready before having to go to the show. You know,
and I know you. You got to get in your hyperbaric chamber. You got to take your B12 shot.
Oh,
you have to go through your martial arts charts in order to feel stretched, relaxed. You need to realign your hips.
I got to do heroin. I have to hit the peak.
Yes. Get your chakras aligned and then return. It's usually a 6.5-hour process.
It's a whole thing.
Jay is basically a space shuttle launch every time you see him on stage.
I had to cram all that in 45 minutes.
Yeah. It was, needless to say, it was rushed.
But the crowd was great. They were really fun. Friday, good shows. Lots of fun. Saturday, which is you're like, here we go. Because it's such a big room, too. I want to put some seats for them.
And you're waiting for Saturday.
So you start feeling bad when you get that feeling like, oh, shit, there's a waitress is going to be going home or something.
That's the feeling that has plagued me most of my fucking career.
So
I'm just like, hey, ladies, let's just hope it's not the end of the month. Oh, it's the 28th. I'm sorry, you're not going to hit that ramp.
Wake up.
It's the first of the month. Get up,
chicken, come on.
No, you guys don't like my rendition? No, you're upset you can't actually pay rent?
Oh, it's actually a problem for you. Got it.
I'm sorry.
Well, here, I found somebody's EBT card. I'm sorry. Here. Do you
guys have EBT here? I feel like you do.
Here, I got you a gift card. I got you a gift card at Wegmans.
Ooh.
Here, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. Wegmans is good. They have a lot.
So.
That's just such an honest comment. I'm like, they really do have a lot at Wegmans.
No, I heard it's an awesome store. Never been there.
Yeah.
So Saturday shows come. Decent sized crowds. I get up on the first show. The host warns me, or the feature, RJ and Jesse were the 2 guys I work with. They were great. Very funny. Killed all weekend. RJ goes, he would kind of give me the lowdown before I'd go on stage for the shows. And
you always need that. You need recon.
Yeah, and he goes, hey. He goes, there's a guy over there. I was talking the whole time, but he even said, I think he knows you. I think he knows the show.
Here we go.
Or I get up there, and so this guy interrupts every 5 minutes of the show.
With what?
His interruptions fall under he's very much a fan.
Yes.
What he did was,
he wants to participate.
Took some but this guy was on drugs. I'd almost stake my life on
Yak?
No, this was a downer. Whatever it was. He was also hammered, drunk.
Okay.
Too. Had his chick, and it's that weird line you get where it's like this guy, everyone in the room hates him.
Yeah.
Hates him. I'm trying to create some funny moments, which is happening with him.
Mm-hmm.
But they all sort of have to be at his expense, but I at the same time don't want to go super shitty at him.
Yeah, you're kind of like, right.
You don't want to be like, dude, shut the fuck up. We're doing a show here.
That's the classic laughing at your cousin. Because he's your cousin. Yeah. You got to love him, but you want to laugh at him because he's kind of a dick.
Right. Because they leave, though, with a thing of if I get into a thing with him and make him leave, kick them out.
Yeah, there was a dude.
That guy's never going to come back the next day and be like, fuck, dude, I know you kicked me out. I'm an idiot. I acted like a moron. I got too high or too whatever. My apologies. That's not what's going to happen at all, for sure. So I almost just wanted to leave it alone,
Yeah. But if he's interfering that much, he's interfering every 5 minutes.
And I'm acknowledging it. And I'm going back. At one point, I noticed his girl is gone.
Like there. Hammered or gone?
No, gone left. She was never hammered. She was never a problem.
You know that conversation that she had with him where she was like, you are being a problem, and I'm going to leave.
And
he's like, baby, he's like, this guy's the fun. You're not even listening to him.
And it is like that. He's going like, I fucking love you, man. That's the interruptions would be like that. Dude, I got to see one thing.
Isn't it?
I spent my money to come see you because I fucking love you, man. Like that kind of shit, and you're like,
oh God!
All right, I even said I was like, cool. Next time you come, maybe you watch the show, like,
dude. Yeah, but
all that money.
For you to get to that point of saying that, like, hey, next time you'll enjoy the show, you don't understand. Like when you're up there and someone's praising you and ruining your job at the same time. If someone showed up at your office hammered and just was like, yo, man, you're the fucking best. And you'd be like, hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate it, but I'm at work right now. And then they slap the fucking papers out your hand and they go, look at me.
No.
Look at me.
You're so good.
I'm serious. You're fucking great. And you go, I've got to copy these.
Just in DJ Lou's ear, like, you're really good at this, man. Like,
yeah. Hey, just play a sound. Play a sound right now. When do you play a sound?
Jesus,
it's fucking great.
Yeah,
it's great. Why don't you do that more? Why don't you do my?
You did?
DJ Lou!
So that's guy number one.
Guy number one.
Or show number one. Show number one.
Oh, that's the early show?
No, so the girl leaves. Yes, the early show. The girl leaves. The guy's there still. And he is.
I left my family for you, man. That's how much I love you. He starts getting real creepy.
At one point, I tell the crowd to be really, really quiet because the guy's asleep. He was like nodding off, and we're all sort of laughing. And we are
those kind of downers.
We're starting laughing at him. But he's like he'll keep chiming back in.
Can I tell you this though? There is something really funny about having a room full of people. One guy's sleeping, and you're on a microphone. You go, "Hey, shh, is he asleep?"
Yeah.
And you go, "That's so crazy."
It's great, though.
Yeah, and you go, you should have just whispered the rest of your bits.
Yeah, well, I in a moment like that, though, is great. But here's the problem. So I trudged through the set.
Yeah.
I got through the set completely.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell about the second show, I think, when we come back from break here, because it's going to be we're almost to the first break. It's crazy.
And we got to talk about this.
But you had a crazy situation, and my nutty one is next. But this guy, when the show was over, I was like, I said goodbye to everybody. I said my sweet outro, and got off stage and went to the back, not realizing what was happening. That guy, the girl didn't come back, and the guy didn't want to pay his bill.
He
was making a real thing about it. So now we got a fan who I was trying to be like, give him the benefit of the doubt. Now he's getting a hard time.
I ain't gonna pay.
Yeah, he's getting a hard time.
I gotta pay. I didn't even fucking. My girlfriend left and she has my money, so I can't. I'm not gonna fucking pay.
Cursing. He's pushing employees.
Oh,
yeah, I'm a happy camper.
He goes in the bathroom. His girlfriend comes in ultimately and pays. And,
She's back. She's back.
And
you hit her with the Stone Cold music. Oh my God! Deborah came back in with the wallet,
and she's hitting him with the guy like, let's just go. Like she's making the face over his shoulder at everybody like, oh God. I'm not out there for this. I'm hibernating in the back waiting for that to end so I don't have to deal with it at all.
Yeah.
The guy goes to the bathroom apparently, and in the bathroom, Mark, the owner, goes in there, and he's watching the guy piss on the floor.
Fun.
And just fucking picks him up, like scoops him up.
Yeah.
Over his shoulder, like aggressively, and fucking carries him out the door.
Peeing? Dick out?
No, not dick out. Like he fucking, but he picked him up, like physically, like threw him out of the fucking place and threw him into an Uber car.
Did you get a tweet or anything? Where was the girlfriend?
I don't think so.
The girlfriend was outside waiting with the Uber?
No, yeah, she went outside with him too. Yeah, but I mean,
it's her. She's back with an Uber. I can't believe it happened. He was supposed to be passed out and not pay the bill. And this responsible bitch walked back in and is paying for both of them. I've seen it all. We're going to take our first break. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Wow, I look sexy.
Deftones on the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. Nailing it. Just nailing it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the Deftones, I was telling Jay.
I'm like a swami.
When we were playing that song, Deftones came in and ate at the restaurant I worked at when I was a waiter.
Deuce.
And they came in the Deuce, and I was all like, "What's up, Chino?"
I heard they complain the whole time that it wasn't Mexican enough.
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
Hey, they don't make guacamole right at your table in Mexico.
What's up with all the güeros working in the front of the house, man?
You're like, hey, Chino Marino, is that how you talk? How you think I talk, fucker?
He's some man.
How does he talk?
Like this? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, he goes, hey, fucker.
He goes,
we're doing a concert tonight at the Madison Square Garden.
I go, no, that's not you. He goes, no, hey, that's just a fun thing I do.
Imagine how upset I was when I found out it wasn't an actual garden.
Yeah. Here's an interview.
Can we hear?
Like a lot of times there'll be some kids who are really disrespectful and they'll just like try to take everything that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to me, sometimes... Yeah.
He's aged, huh?
Yeah.
You don't think he has? Because he's always sort of been like, he'd always went through chubby phases, but you realize how fucking young he was there. Jesus.
Deftones are badass.
I mean, yeah, this is way better. This is only 2003, too. Is there, yeah.
Time. No, I think it was already dusted by the time.
Oh, man. 2003 was a real rough time for home video cameras because it hadn't made the jump, and everyone had those little handheld ones that couldn't stabilize. So everything looked like fucking Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. I'm afraid for myself.
Everything's green. Everything's like fucking grainy and fucking shaky.
I'm afraid for my family.
My friend said that I say fuck too much on this show, and I've really noticed that I say it a lot.
Yeah. Fucking pussy.
Oh!
Jake will pick up the slack for you.
Oh, wow. That's not him.
Same guy.
That's Chino?
It's crazy.
Yikes.
That's
a real pie.
It's fucking crazy.
That's a pie stage.
He said, if you listen back, Dan will hate that we say this, and I try not to focus or I get nuts about it. I get nutty about it. There's plenty of things.
The show is for the children. Speaking of which, thank you for Brian Dispot from Austin, Texas, for sending me this awesome fucking Queens of the Stone Age one-hitter, bat, and dugout. I can now smoke weed and kick women in the face with this, so thank you very much. Big J's got an Eagles hat sent by Brian.
Yeah, it's so cool. Thank you, by the way. I'm going to wear this. Nice knit hat.
Ooh.
Also, let's give a shout-out to Josh, and I don't think I have a last name on Josh, but the Ginger Ninja pointed out that it's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Josh.
So I want to say happy birthday to Josh.
Also, Roy from San Antonio for giving me that Golden Goat.
The Golden Goat?
He gave me Golden Goat Colorado weed when I was in Austin.
Oh,
and I was like,
oh, Snapsters.
I was like, oh, you did?
Oh, you did?
Okay, so 2018 goals, let's just say it out loud right now. I would love to make up with Roman and Sierra and have them on the show, but more importantly...
Just her.
Chet Hayes.
Make up with Chet Hayes?
Have Chet Hayes on the show.
I would have any of them. It's not our gripe.
It's not our gripe at all. They just don't like us.
Yeah, which, I mean, that is our fault.
Yes, 1,000%.
But this is not our gripe.
Oh, 1,000%. I don't fault Roman and Sierra hating us at all in the least bit. We compared her laugh to a falcon screech.
We did. But
we make fun of my laugh all the time.
Well, your laugh is abysmal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your laugh makes everyone upset.
Yeah.
I was online shopping this weekend, and I was on this website, fashionnova.com.
Oh, I know Fashion Nova because I follow hood clips on Instagram.
I told
It's always thick bitches who are like, she look good in Fashion Nova.
Every girl in there has, like, the best body you've ever seen. Yeah. And I'm trying to find clothes, and I told Jay, I'm like, a pain you'll never understand is trying to shop for yourself. Well, seeing outfits on Sierra Sky.
Oh, she's on their
She's
website?
a Fashion Nova model. She's all over it. This is her right here.
Oh,
and just sweaters.
How are you going to sell a dress like that and not? I mean,
And be like, hey, buy this. You can look shittier in it.
Yeah. Hey, you want to take this 10 to a 3?
I mean, she's just really incredible.
Guys, put this.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, pig, put this dress on.
Hey.
Even like just chunky sweaters, she just looks phenomenal.
Hey, Oinker, try to take it off for you roll around your patch.
Yeah. Hey, bet you won't leave the house in this thing. She will.
She will.
She's a goddamn goddess. Yeah, all these girls are like.
Yeah, they're ridiculous. Oh, wait, I'm going to get back to these stories before we have to take our second break. We'll sit here and dick around with this. And forget, I want to hear your story.
Yeah.
You gave me a brief overview. But I want to hear the whole thing. My second show, Rochester.
Yes.
There's a group of 10 people, 5 girls, 5 guys, sitting stage, like, right off to my left.
Stage left. If you're looking at the stage to the right, that is theater speak.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Goddamn right.
Stage left, front row. A bunch of dudes and their girls. The guys are all, like, sweater over a button-down shirt.
Yikes!
But not the we're all accountants kind, like the frat boy.
So
but in their 40s.
So they're not like,
hey, what's up, guys? Can you not be...
They're more like, bro, I'm going to smash these Michelob Ultras. My wife might show you her tits. I drive a fucking Land Rover.
No.
PC Principal?
Yeah, Land Rover for sure.
PC Principal falling in love with strong woman to this.
A little PC Principal is kind of great.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, yes. That vibe. But the one guy, was his birthday. His chick. And
Was the chick obnoxious about his birthday?
Nope.
Okay.
Dude, they were fine. All of them were kind of fine, actually. The whole group of 10 was fine. And there was one guy in the front of them that was the guy, he said you could tell. And there's no way to prove this, there's no way to take it away. But you get that vibe off somebody sometimes that's like, who's this fucking guy on stage? He goes, I'm the funny guy in this group of friends.
Oh, dude, you're walking right into my story.
Yeah, I'm the funny guy in this group of friends, and he's like a bald guy, like shaved head bald,
he's probably got a nickname.
Dude. I don't know. Yeah, I'm
Dozer,
sure. Oh yeah.
Fucking Scooter.
They call him by his last name, Dooley.
Dude. Dooley does this thing where he eats butter, but he does it like he's a Saint Bernard.
It's fucking crazy, dude. Oh, dude, you gotta have Dooley at your party.
Dude, show Comedy Central Dooley.
What's that? Let him see Dooley. You tell me to give him a show.
He's the funniest thing ever. Dude, used to do it at our frat house while we were all butt fucking each other.
Cancel Broad City, dude. Dooley's here.
Yeah, you think those girls are funny? Dooley's funny, dude. He drinks Michelob Ultra out of a boot.
So, the bald guy during the show a lot is doing... He's just saying something.
God damn it, I know what you mean. He's answering your rhetorical questions,
no,
and he's filling in spaces.
Not even...
God damn it.
No, not even the rhetorical question. No, because a little bit, yes.
Because that's one of the worst things in comedy is when you're like, man, I don't even know what date, is dating even worth it? And like, no, man. And you're like, shut up.
Yeah, no, it's not so much that as just in between the jokes, a little something. You know what I mean? He's like... he didn't do this. I'm making this up, but the best thing I can describe it is if I had a joke... that I was I always acknowledge that stuff. I thought you guys were going to laugh far harder at that. What's the problem? And then he's the guy who'd be there in front, swing and a miss, like that guy. And then he didn't do that particular thing, but something like that. Yeah. But when I would go to him, I go, what'd you say, buddy? I go, what's up? What'd you say, man? And by the way, not let's be in a fight. I'd go to him I'm like, what's up? I'll do this with you. And he'd do he'd go, what? Huh? Oh, I don't know. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. And you're like,
you're 5 feet away from me, motherfucker. I can hear you.
And you're going on and on. So he keeps doing that. And one time he was take a shot. He said some joke I did, and he just goes, awful. And I heard that, but it was low. But I did that. I was like, what's up, dude? What'd you say? And again, not being shitty.
Yeah, he goes, well, I didn't say anything.
Asking. No, he goes, what? Oh, no, I said it was great. Like that thing. And you're like, yeah. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, dude. I'm trying, but you're making yourself such a dick. You're so unhateable. I get it.
Yeah.
You're fucking... Same thing I said to the guy in the first show. That was almost why I tell that story first, even though that was sort of uneventful on my end.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm doing this for so long now, man. I really am. I'm in comedy almost 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, And I'm like...
It's a long fucking time.
I go, I've just seen it 1,000 times before.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're just drunk, and you're being obnoxious.
And what he thinks is he's taking the spirit of comedy in the room and trying to capitalize on himself and trying to make himself the funny person where it's
just to his people. Just to his people.
But it's also you're trying to start a little sub-context of the comedy club where that cannot exist.
Mm-mm.
Because, number one, you're the one amplified and illuminated by stage lights and a fucking microphone. And number two, he's not a professional. He's drunk. He's just out of pocket right now.
Yeah. So I'm even giving the thing, and I eventually go, I'm like, yeah, dude, you're being a dick, and I'm trying to do a thing. You know what I mean? I'm like, why don't you just go? Why don't you just get out of here? Go to the lobby. I said, I'm only doing one more bit.
Yeah.
I've done this before with people.
Is this Saturday Night Late Show?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the fucking home stretch, baby.
Yeah, I go, I'm only doing one more bit anyway. I even told him one point, I'm like, just sit quietly whenever. He just had such a gauge of yeah, I don't know, whatever, man. And then would go, and then when I would start talking away from him, he the wait staff would walk by, he goes, hey, I'm going to get a drink over here. Just now it's purpose. Now it's a pissing contest.
Yeah.
And as silly as it seems in hindsight and is as much as you could always say, in the moment, I just told the guy, I go, yeah, you know what, dude? I was like, actually, I'm like, that's enough, dude. I'm like, you're just being a shitty dude. I go, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You got to get the fuck out.
Good.
You got to go. I told you.
I was falling in love with your jokes, dude. I was over here really saying about how I like how you take each subject and you find the real, honest funny in it. But I guess that's just me wearing my heart on my sleeve like I always do. That's just me, Dooley.
I'm just Dooley, standing in front of a boy who's telling jokes, telling him that I love him.
I'm sorry that I thought maybe in this crazy world, in this crazy fucked up world, that you might eke out a little bit of space for me to have a little bit of fun with you.
Thought maybe God could just carve out a little nook for old Dooley to have some fun.
I thought finally Dooley wouldn't be the one being laughed at, but laughed with. I'm out of here, man. You have your jokes, because you know what? My heart's no joke.
Dooley out.
Dooley out. Peace, love, and soul. You're going to hear me fire up my Firebird here in about 5 minutes, and that thing's a rumbler.
So I'd say to Dooley, I'm like, yeah, dude, you got to fucking... I told clubs, I love this too because it never comes up. It's very rare, but clubs always say to me, hey, I know you were going back and forth with a guy.
Can tell if you're having fun or not.
And they go, no, they go, I don't know. When should I know when you want to get rid of somebody you want them to go? And I tell them all the time, I go, I'll say the words. I always say that. I go, no, if I need somebody to go, and I get to that point where I'm like, they got to go, I'm like, yeah, dude, this guy's... It's happened maybe 4 times in my career.
Yeah.
Like, this guy has to go.
Yeah.
And I was there. I go, yeah, this guy's got to go, man. He's got to go. And then some of the women started getting up.
No.
And he's like, yeah, we got to go, yeah, you think? And I'm like, yeah, no, dude, I know, you got to go.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And he's telling the girls, he's like pulling them back down.
No.
He's like, sit down. So I said, we ain't going anywhere. I go, yeah, dude, you are fucking. I go, the club's going to make you fucking leave. And he's like, yeah, you think so? I go, hey, dude, you know what, man? I go, I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you in front of all your fucking faggot ass friends. I mean, I lost it.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm going to beat the shit out of your friends. And he goes, oh, you think so? I go, yeah, I know so, motherfucker. I'm like, don't. I go, take your cameras out, everybody. I'm going to beat the shit out of this guy for World Star Hip Hop.
Dude, I love it.
And listen, he goes, this is the best part to me. This is what broke the tension of me getting like into a thing where I was going to jump off stage.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, you think so, dude? He goes, there's 10 of us. And I'm like, you're counting your chicks?
That's
like,
really funny.
You're counting your chicks in a gang fight?
Yes. I don't know if you know.
Fucking doof.
I don't know if you know Jennifer or Ashley. That's Rosemary. That's my friends. That's my boys' girl. And I'm going to tell you this, all of them proficient in Krav Maga. Now, that's going to be the first level because they got weaker bones. I can see you're kind of a bigger dude. You probably got a heavy hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out them. I'm the last boss. You got to fight through all them to get to me. Almost like a game of death-like situation. Dude, that's so funny because 10 of us.
And as they're leaving, I was like, everybody be quiet. Let's make this as awkward as possible as they're leaving. First of all, it's funny. And I'll say this to Rochester. If you guys had more ethnics that would ever show up, you wouldn't have to have this happen to your hilariously sweatered whites. This wouldn't happen to them. If there was just 5 Puerto Ricans in town. But as they're leaving, it was like that thing, and they started doing that when they're leaving. They go, yeah? All right. And the guy was giving me like, yeah, tough guy? Yeah, kind of thing. He was happy holidays, dude. And we're like, yeah, sure. Happy. Because they just didn't know what to do when they were leaving. But one of the other guys in their group goes, this is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, what do we have to leave? I go, I didn't even say you guys had to leave.
He's got
to go. And it's like, this is ridiculous. I go, no, it's not ridiculous. Because this one I'm not even funny. I was like, I mean, I went back and finished the set, but I was like, dude, I go, you're being ridiculous. I go, your boy's been talking and being a fucking dick the whole time. He's been nonstop. And he goes, no, he has not at all. And I was like, and the crowd just goes like, yeah, he has, man. Shut the fuck up. But they're all yelling. And he goes, no, you guys are all on crack.
Dude, that's so great.
But isn't that crazy? Yeah. There's never anything.
It's never like, I'm embarrassed.
I had weird conversations this weekend, oddly, about this kind of stuff, too, about my problem sometimes, I can fear of going to a movie theater with a big group.
Yeah.
Is because I can't make sure my entire big group shares my thing of like, hey, and everyone be quiet. Don't talk to one another. Don't do whatever. Because there's a thing about, I promise you, if anyone got to the point in a movie theater where they said to me like, hey man, like, shh, please.
Yeah.
Shush. I promise you I'm turning around already with like a, dude, sorry. Like, holy shit. Like, even if I check my phone, it's always like in my jacket. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything's meant to not fucking ruin the experience of people all around me, and I'm blown away by people's blatant disregard of like.
Funny you say that. Friday night at the Cellar, I was on the show and didn't hear of any problems. I did hear of one problem. Because they came out. One of the waitresses came out and said like, "Hey, you got to go talk to 160. They're talkative." Which always means there's a talkative group.
Got a 4-top in there, chatting up.
Yeah, I got an L-shaped 5-top, and they're a little boozy. But that's all I heard, and that was 2 comics before me that I didn't hear anything. I was like, oh, they're just probably either ordering drinks or something. Who knows? I go up, the set's fine. They're like a little rowdy. It's a Friday night. 10:30 show. They're a little drunk or whatever, but they're fun. A lot of fun. Having a lot of fun during the set. I go in. I'm doing my last joke where I just ask the crowd about who's had night terrors. That's just something that I'm like, hey, has anyone had them? Because then as you know, it leads to more hilarious shit. Because they're usually like, dude, it's fucking crazy. And then you just
they give you things and you jump into your bit.
And then you get back into the bit and you close. That was it. So I was wrapping up my set, and I'm like, anybody have night terrors? And I can't see the guy in the back, because the lights are there. And I'm like, this guy's like, yeah. I'm like, do you really get night terrors? He's like, every fucking night. And I'm like, that is hellacious. Is that your wife or girlfriend? And he goes, king size bed. And I go, okay, well, that's not what I asked. And he just starts saying things like that, where he's like, Dave, that's Dave. And I go, motherfucker, are you having a brain injury?
Yeah.
Like, you're not answering any of my questions. I get it to the point where it ends, where it's like, it's a laugh and we're moving on. And I try to go, I'm like, fuck. I go, well, thanks for fucking that joke up, dude. I'll move on to the next one because I just didn't want to continue with the bit. It was done. I didn't want to fucking shoehorn it in and then be like, it's crazy when this happened. It was like, I was going to do a different joke and I'll end. I already got the light. I was out of there. I go, man, we just fucking sideline that one, huh? But we're having fun. And then he just starts yelling out, do something from Billions. Do something from Billions. I go, wait. I go, what do you want me to do? I go, you want me to get the cast down here? I don't understand what you want me to do.
Yeah,
he goes,
episode 214.
Yeah, he goes, if you could, I don't want to bum you out, but in 201 you had a pretty good speech when you were talking to Taylor about their powers and how they saved you 4 M-balls. But I'm like, dude, what did you say? And he goes, I said, do something from Billions. I go, dude, shut the fuck up, you idiot. You're just yelling out stuff from a TV show? You moron. And that was really it. And then I just went in, but I did like the half angry bit, or like, fucking dating's tough, like through your teeth. I get off, and fucking 0 to 60. I'm already at like 65, and I get off, and I just fucking point at him, and I'm like getting off stage, and Will gets up, Will Sylvinson. I'm like, I'm gonna knock that mother. I fucking hate that dude because you could just tell as you felt that energy with Dooley. I felt that energy of this guy's like, hey. Do the thing that I like. Mm-hmm. Do the thing that I fucking like. And then I get off stage.
It's that line cross of very much of we're here to see your show.
We're here.
It's like, this guy's performing for me.
So there was a
dance monkey. Yeah, exactly.
There was a girl in Austin who texted me and she's like, I'm coming to your show. You better be funny. And I'm like, yeah, don't fucking say that because then now you're blowing the whole thing. Where it's
that's probably
she's
flirty.
Like trying to flirt, but it's like a really bad way to do it.
Horrible way to flirt.
Because I've gotten that text a lot too.
Where it's like, better be funny.
And it's generally like girls text like those guys would be like, better be funny, bro. I'd really be like, I'm like, don't come.
That's what
I want to punch you either way. Whether I'm funny or not, I just want to punch you the whole time.
Really funny you said that. That happened the first time I worked fucking Cap City.
By the way, just so you know, you have to understand the magnitude of the show is now we are only going to get nonstop like just kiddings, but you better be funny tonight from every person on Twitter who's listening to the show. And I understand that.
I understand it too.
Better be funny.
But it's like the job description, isn't it? It's like fucking.
You're like, I'm going to try my best.
I'm trying. Like,
it's like going to the people you hired a team.
Do you go to a kitchen and go, hey, you better make this shit delicious? Yeah. And the guy's like, I mean, I didn't really.
This fence better be a fence makers.
Yeah, what? I was going to make a fucking.
I've been working on it for years, man.
So I get off stage and I go upstairs and I think that's that. I hear Will kick him out because Will gets on stage and the guy keeps yelling. And Will's like, get him the fuck out of here. So I know Calvin comes in and kicks him out. I go upstairs. Calvin comes up the stairs and he's like, yo, man, that dude's outside and wants to fight. And I'm like, yep.
I ain't got no mother.
Let's fucking do it.
Danny Soder.
I grab my jacket.
It's scrap time.
I grab my jacket. Cypher. This is why I love Cypher Sound. So I think he's coming on the show tomorrow.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's out of town, but he's going to be on soon.
Right. No, he just like, he's just been around that he knows. He just grabs his jacket and he's like, oh shit, I'm going to come outside with Soder. Because I grab my jacket and I'm like, let's go. And Calvin's like, you want to go? And Calvin's the best. So Calvin's like, you want to go outside and fight him? I'm like, more than anything. More than you beautiful man, you're bringing me an early Christmas present. And Liz, who I love and who loves us, was like, Soder, sit the fuck down. Soder, sit the fuck down. And I'm putting my jacket on. I'm like, Liz, this guy deserves an ass whooping. And by the way, as I'm talking to Liz,
and it was a number pad, right? See, both situations I had, too, would have been like, I said that on stage, too, like the number pad fights. Like, this guy's hammered. So you're not going out there to like, square up with a fair fight.
Dude,
you're going to go beat a guy up. But It's great to beat a guy up who actively really wants to fight you.
Yeah, I'll tell you this right now. I'm high, but I'm not worrying about my cardio in this fight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm worried about just the fact that I got to avoid 1 or 2 sloppy overhands and then just fucking punish this dude. And I'm like, oh, man. And Calvin gave me, it was like he gave me keys to a car. And he's like, you want to drive your Rage Mobile outside? And I'm like, oh, I have such a reservoir of anger. And I'm putting on the jacket. And as Liz is yelling at me, like, don't go outside. She's, other people are saying what he's saying outside, and he's like, yeah, Fenoya was there, and Fenoya's like, yeah, he's yelling about how he made $1 million in a year, he made $1 million this year, and I'm like, Liz! Every time someone says something, I go, Liz! Let me fight him!
Hey, amigo, some guy out just said that he wants Dan Soder to lick his dick? What do you think that's about?
Oh, no, that doesn't sound peaceful, but what he said, what someone else said that this guy said, is Calvin was saying as he got kicked out, he goes, I'm the funniest guy in here, you should give me a microphone. And right when he said that, I go, Liz, that alone says I'm defending the seller. Let me go fuck this dude up.
He has an audition next Friday. He has to wait.
He's a new writer on Last Week Tonight. Oh, God damn it.
He's a John Oliver guy.
Yeah, he's a character specialist. That's why he told you to do something from Billions. But the best part was Esty, it just, Liz is really talking me down, Soder, don't do this, you'll fucking get in trouble, you don't need to get in trouble. And then Esty goes, Dan, do not go outside. And I go,
that's it.
Okay, I'm not going to go outside. Dude, right when Esty said that, Calvin looks at me and goes, don't go outside.
Everybody backs down to Esty.
Dan, sit down and eat your chicken fingers.
Yeah, there you go. I'm so sorry, Esty. I mean, legitimately, it was like when your mom barks for you to stop doing something, you go, oh, no, I'm not going to get in that much trouble. I was willing to go outside and risk getting an aggravated assault for collapsing some drunk dickhead's orbital bone.
Eat your mozzarella sticks and shut up.
Have a coffee and sit down. And I'm like, so sorry, Esty.
I do not want you to go out there, Dan.
And then,
I'm just saying I'm booking next week, tomorrow.
Liz really had the greatest thing where she's like, you should have just came back with when he said, do something from Billions. I should just act like I was at a desk working. I was like, God damn it, Liz, why didn't I think of that?
Just the sound of nonstop phone ringing around you.
Or just with the microphone on Michael Winslow, go, buy, sell. Axe, I just got a good deal. Let's take
I'm glad we're all safe. Let's take our second break. We have some fun stuff to talk about
Our
today.
guest is coming.
It's not just about how fucking badass we are and how me and Dan Soder don't take no shit.
I mean, that's just hour one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you want to hear some crazy shit? Me and Dan both did not get into fights this weekend.
Oh, we got so close. Oh, do you guys want
to... Even the owner of Rochester got his hands dirty a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Calvin's like, you bitch.
Not me.
I'm like, I can't. Esney's mad at me.
But I had some plane delays this weekend, or I would have. We'll be right back. It's the tough-ass Bonfire.
Yeah, don't take no bruh.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
It's church music on the Bonfire. Kidding. It's the Deftones. Goddamn right. Comedy
Mexican hardcore.
Yeah. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson.
Mm-hmm. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
You. You know, that badass that tamed Rochester.
Oh, I was there.
Kicking people out. Letting them know.
I mean...
Me, personally, I'm such a badass, I got to get barked down.
I texted Christine, I got a story that's going to make your pussy so wet. When I told her, she was like, oh, yeah.
She goes, cool.
I mean, her reaction was like, I wish you wouldn't tell people. She's becoming a responsible girlfriend. She's not getting to the, that's my baby so tough.
Yeah,
she's getting now into like you're telling everyone to take out their camera phones and it's going to go out of context on the internet.
Jay?
And you're going to be in a thing. I go, I just told some guy I was going to knock him the fuck out in front of all his friends.
Jay, your brand is dirty, not violent. We need to stay on point. Debbie! I'm sitting in the seat because of you.
It's obnoxious gestures. Oh, blah, blah. She gets it. She understands.
I'm going to go in for a wave. Come on, look up. Look up, you beautiful, gorgeous woman.
I'm making it really weird. I'm not even in a position that would make sense to do radio in.
Hey! No!
Oh, shit! Then you got snubbed, motherfucker.
Oh,
Jesus.
She just looked through me.
No, she didn't. She looked directly in your face and chose to not respond to you.
Oh, man.
Oh, you think Ben's been making up lies about you?
Lies, yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news, Ben.
We have a guest coming in soon. She checked in yet at all?
No, not yet.
She's 5 minutes behind, the fucking derelict.
That sucks because the things I want to talk about.
Dude, let's just go right to the fucking... Well, it's just perfect because you were saying you're trying to make Christine's pussy wet, and I think this guy, you found a video of
I was trying.
that knows how to make.
Oh, I found a guy who made Christine's pussy.
This is on World Star today, and it says stalker or nah at the Bonfire SXM. We'll tweet it out.
Yeah, stalker or nah.
A woman wakes up to find
question.
a video message from a guy that she just met at the bar last night. So that's the backstory. A woman meets this guy.
And to describe the guy for you.
He looks like every guy that would be aggressive at a bar.
Yeah, Jersey Plumbers Union type fella.
He definitely, yeah. He looks like
Dooley.
Yeah.
Guy's got a little bit of Dooley in him for sure.
Guy definitely's got some Dooley. I'm a fun guy. Please tell me he has that voice.
Oh, he's got a funny one. He's got a funny voice.
All right. Well, let's just see this video that he sends to her the next day.
Meet a girl at a club or a bar?
And then you send her this video.
This is when you get a video on the phone you get in the morning.
It's a selfie video of him at his house.
Yeah.
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe.
Pause it right there. God bless it.
Hey, baby, boo-boo chops.
Oh, hello, my little China doll. It's your big, strong stallion. Your Italian stallion.
That is the vibe of what this guy's about to lay on you. He goes, it's your knight in shining armor,
How
baby.
you doing, Peachtree?
Let's say hi. Wish you a great day. Tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life.
I love when guys do the same with let me get a look at it. Like it's a fucking pipe problem or a woman. So like, what do you got going on there?
Let's take a look at your situation here.
Hold on, is your transmission off or is it a beautiful woman? I need to know one of the two things.
What I think about this guy...
Oh, that goatee.
What I find interesting is I want to disclaimer this video for myself because how much we're about to laugh at it. Is that... I've made the mistake. I've definitely texted the girl the next day.
Yeah.
I've definitely called.
Yeah.
Before the era of text, I've definitely called the girl.
But Jay, these are common mistakes. These are excited mistakes. These are mistakes where you meet a beautiful woman and you're very excited to continue the conversation that you had at the bar. What you do not do.
Luckily, I didn't do this in the era of, Hey, everyone in the world and the internet, look at this idiot.
Dude, I don't know what...
before that.
I mean, this really is the swingers answering machine scene where he's like, God. We'll tweet that out. John
very
Favreau.
Specifically for a girl. Before I met Carla, my ex, at the comic strip, I met a girl one night who looked like Leah Remini, young Leah Remini. I think she was so hot. And she was hitting on me. Kevin Hart was with me.
Yeah.
She was throwing it sort of, not throwing it, but she was definitely showing interest. And gave me your number. And Kev and Keith Robinson said when we all went our separate ways that night, they go, just don't call her right away, man. Give it a second, man. Don't let her know you're so anxious. They knew I'd just broken up with Cheryl, my ex-girlfriend. And they were like, yeah, just be cool, Mel. I was like, yeah, but I was so excited. This is I don't even know if this was cell phones. This may have still been house phone. Whatever it was, I hadn't seen swingers yet all my life. This is a fact.
Yeah.
And I do exactly what's in this. I call again to say, that last message I gave bad information. I actually am going to be in New York tomorrow, and I don't think it's going to be. I mean, it made me cringe, that scene in Swingers. Play the scene from Swingers for a second, just to have a taste of what we're talking about.
He calls a girl that he gets a number at a bar. When he's
I did the exact, almost identical thing.
Yeah, John Favreau and Swingers.
Nikki, this is Mike. I met you at the Dresden tonight. I just called to say that I had a great time. And you should call me tomorrow or in 2 days, whatever. Anyway, my number is 213-555-4679.
I mean, perfect.
Might want to fast forward, though.
Yeah, the meltdown's right there. He hangs up, sits for a little...
should help explain why I'm acting so weird. I just wanted you to know that it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. This is Mike.
Calls her right back.
Hi, this is Nikki. Leave a message.
Hi, Nikki. This is Mike. Could you just call me when you get in? I'm going to be up for a while, and I'd just rather speak to you in person instead of trying to fit it all into...
It's perfect.
Yeah, dude,
it just keeps cutting off. And
I've done the exact same thing.
I've done it with text messages, but never where I've been like, hey, I was just joking. But seriously, if you do want to hang out. But also another thing.
Even if the story I'm telling was in the time of text messages.
Yeah.
Like, you had to have text messages was like an extra part of like a service plan.
Oh, yeah, you paid per character.
Character or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, boy. You know what I think of? I'm lucky that I didn't have a I did have a smartphone, but video messages weren't big when I drank, and that would have been a real big problem.
Thank God, right?
Because
holy shit, Christine!
Oh my God, yeah. I've seen pictures. I've had to text or like privately message people in a tag picture and be like, "Can you take that picture down, please? I'm hammered and it looks like my tit's about to fall out. Like, what is that doing on the internet?"
Yeah,
But luckily there aren't that many.
But to send, because I know if
by the way, the answer to your question is the very thing you just said. It looks like I'm hammering and my tits hanging out. Why is it up on the internet? Like, because you're hammering your tits about to fall out.
I don't know. That's a find. I really would have, if I would have met a hot girl at a party and been drunk, I would have absolutely done what this guy did, where I'm like, hey, what's up? It's Dan. Hey, Sleepy. It's just me on my pillow all hungover.
Dude, we haven't even dove into a tad of what this guy... By the way, it's only a 2-minute video, but this guy gives it all to you. Everything you'd want him to say.
Everything.
He says.
Let's go back to the video. And wait, what did you say his name was?
Start over.
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
You were so...
Yeah, let's start from the beginning.
Good morning, Julia.
Oh.
Meet Joe.
Joe and
just
Julia.
Just wanted to say hi. Wish you a great day. Tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life.
Yikes.
You were so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you are to me.
She's so beautiful, she decided to take this and put it out in the world to make it look like a jerk-off.
Yeah, I'll tell you this.
Julia's not that cool a chicken over here.
Julia's hot. Real garbage under the under the surface layer. That's so, but it's like, there's a part of it that's heartbreaking that he's like, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life since my father passed away 7 years ago. Rest in peace, Dad. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm getting all choked up.
The most beautiful thing I ever seen since my dad gave me 92 Shelby convertible. Oh God, it hurts.
You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen since Eli fucking threw it to that black dude who held onto his helmet.
You smell better than my mom's grave. Gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo!
I'm having a real gabagoo moment.
Oh, gabagoo! I miss her so much, gabagoo.
And then I put it over the gabagoo.
Oh, my mom, I miss her so much. She would
have loved you.
He goes, I saw you across the room and I thought you was going to be interested in all the mullions that was in there, but you looked at me, Joey. You looked at Joey, eh? Ma, look, the girls are looking at me, ma, pasta macho.
Yeah, she's built like a fucking black from the bottom down. There ain't no way I'm taking this one down. You know, like, is she walking over here? This fucking land monster wants a shot, and I see her face like, no, she's an angel.
I mean, you're gorgeous, you're precious. And but it's been sitting in my mind when you said to me you want to go back with your ex-boyfriend.
Pause this.
Pause it.
I just got something to tell you. I got something to tell you also, for sure.
Oh, Joe.
There is a 100% chance that with minimal makeup and wig work, we can make Lou Witzke into this guy for some sort of a rebuttal video.
I don't want to be this guy. Yeah. It's the worst guy you could be.
Just for the video purposes.
Come on, Lou.
Well, I did take a American Community College acting class. Maybe I can pull it
off. Yeah, Christine's not the only one that's good at Shakespeare.
Oh, you went to AAC?
So good at community college Shakespeare.
Did you did Meisner at ACC?
You did you? Yeah, what did you think ACC? You did that?
What did you do? Character work, or what was more? Was it method?
Lou, you could be this guy if we put some hair on you and gave you a real jerky-off goatee.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, we could put coffee grounds. You know how I used to do that for little kids who played hobos at Halloween? That's a coffee grounds goatee.
Lou, it'll be your Oscar moment.
Dude, this guy, it gets sad to sadder when he goes like, I know you were saying to leave you alone last night and that I was bothering you and that you might have to get security involved, but...
It's just a personality that I never fully understand, is that, like,
Beautiful. The way you looked across the room, beautiful. I couldn't wait. I said, I'm going to take that girl to church, not just to bed. Look, definitely, I want to give you a good. I want to give you the wow. I want to lay into you pretty good.
Listen,
but,
baby,
also
the bedroom ain't no kiddie pool to me. You know what I mean? It's deep end. But also, I want to take you to a church. I want to introduce you to my brother Lorenzo. I want to do a lot of things. A lot of things that, baby, I know you want to do.
I wish there was smell-o-vision on this phone so you could smell the gravy I'm cooking right now.
I mean, I got a Stugats going on. I got a Stromboli that'll fucking make you shit.
Oh, my God. I got a Manigault cooking right now.
I got some stuffed manicotti that I swear to God will make your pussy so slick you'll fall out your chair.
I mean, you're going to be slippery like some kind of a branzino fish. You're going to slide right out of the bowl.
I swear to God, and if you're going to be a branzino with me, I'm going to leave you bone in. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. You're going to be glistening like fresh lamb shanks down there.
Memory. Don't ever go back in the past. I know.
Back up.
I did go back with your ex-boyfriend. Please erase him from your memory. Don't ever go back in the past. I know.
I used to. I'm actually a time travel cop. Stories. I actually go back. I hunt people like Jack the Ripper, Genghis Khan. It's like Bill and Ted, but with like a whole time top.
But hey, even an old hardened time cop like me still needs time to decompress with a lady.
He goes, I want you to rent the movie Time Traveler's Wife and see what we could have together.
I just like to know that while I'm fighting off crime in the 40s, stopping the Al Capones of the world, that you're here, and then when I come back to 2018, I'm not so alone. Oh, Gabagool!
I want to know when I'm in the thick of the 70s, fighting the Gambino family, getting shot at, that when I come back to 2018, that you're going to have some fresh cookies made for me.
I'm just saying, I'm getting to a point in my life where I realize when I'm out there in 2081 fighting Robo Kim Jong-un on a jetpack that I got somewhere to go on to. Oh, God, I'm going to lose it.
Listen, and I want you to know that I'll lay in bed with you as long as I can. Even if I do, I got to take a case in the Jurassic Age where I become a dinosaur detective. I want you to know that I'm coming back here to love you. Let's keep going. Oh, my God.
I've been there. And I understand when, you're trying to find somebody and you go on dates and nothing compares to your ex, but there is that better person out there. And Julia, I promise you it is me.
Oh, big.
I know. I never happened to meet this other gentleman who maybe is an okay guy.
I mean, from what I've heard from you, it sounded like you had a long, intense relationship.
Maybe he was tired of dating a fucking pig who goes out to clubs every night and just gives guys the number.
I don't know. On the off chance this is a good guy, I don't know what he's doing with a pig like you handing out numbers. But anyways, I don't want to take sides. Don't go back with him. Back with me. I'm the winner.
Cherish you. I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman.
Whoa!
And believe me, after you experience me, you won't even know who your ex-boyfriend is.
Oh!
So,
you know what's funny? I don't know if he realizes that she's watching this on her phone with her ex-boyfriend on her couch.
I mean,
she goes, "Babe, look at the video I got." He goes, "Was this when we were fighting?"
Oh my God, hon, look up from this. He has to look up from eating her box. And he goes, "Oh, is that the guy? Is that the guy from the club?"
I'm coming.
Oh,
yeah. Oh my God, that weird guy texted me again.
She left the club that night, went right to the ex-boyfriend's house. Goes, "Are you still awake,
baby? I want to fuck now. This gross guy was talking to me all night and made me realize I miss you."
He's like,
"Oh fuck, I gave him his number."
Joe, I know you're jumpy right now. Just go to bed and you send her a video message in the morning.
Joe, take a seat, bro. She's gonna know. You got your crucifix in your back. You're a good God-fearing man. And, here's what I'm telling you.
Show her the fan you put up. Show her that fan you put in the kitchen.
Please tell me that's where it goes.
Dude.
The heart to me in your arms. Let's go full throttle.
Back up. He's just saying out of the gates, let's just be boyfriend, girlfriend. I know we had a minimal meeting yesterday. And also she blew him off and said, I'm thinking
She's told him I'm thinking about getting back together with my
Without
boyfriend.
a doubt, she established that she wanted nothing to do with him by saying, I'm thinking about getting back together with my ex-boyfriend. That is, we're not going to fuck.
I know what you're saying. I got to prove myself to you.
No, I respect. And you know that he was just in the pocket. He was just like sitting there with a beer listening to her. I'm like, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm a little preoccupied. I got to pick up dry cleaning in the morning.
And he goes, yeah, no, actually, I got to go back in time because there's a kidnapper who's actually tormenting 1920s Toledo, Ohio.
He goes, have you ever heard of the Lindenberg baby?
He goes, I got to solve that also. I got the Zodiac killer really weighing on my mind. I got to go back to San Francisco and fucking solve this. Anyways.
Goes, hey, I'm only in New York for a little bit of time. You see, I got to travel back and kill Son of Sam, but I got to be in the city where it happened for me to travel. And it's one of the weird little tricks of time travel.
You wouldn't understand that, but I'd like you to get to understand that if I could take you maybe to my house.
I'd like to get you under me. Boom, bang, boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang, bada.
You know where you learned that? Through the history of time.
Oh, I'd like you to come over and try my sauce. It comes out of my two meatballs and sausage. Oh!
Yeah. Also, I should let you know, I am a part-time DJ.
Yeah. Is it with the club? Hey, Julia, you seem like a really good girl, eh?
I just want to get back together with my ex-boyfriend. Leave me alone, you fucking creep!
Oh, these pants, the Cavaricis. Thanks for asking.
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm okay with pleats still.
What?
So let me get your number, eh?
I got an ex-boyfriend I'm thinking about getting back together with.
Yeah, I said, right? Don't go back to time. I mean, I got to. It's my job. I'm a time cop.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm going to go get another drink.
No, I said time cop.
Yeah, no. I like Jean-Claude Van Damme, too.
What do you want to drink? I get you a drink.
I can't hear you. I got to go.
Come on. I get you a roofie cocktail. I'm just busting your gabons. I'm just busting your gabons.
And then her in the car, she goes, I think I gave that guy my real number by accident. And he goes, come on, Joe. Come on, Joey Joe. Come on, Joey.
Hold off. Tonight's going to be too weird. Tomorrow, just
tomorrow, you pounce.
Right now, you let her go. And if it's truly meant to be, tomorrow you force her hand.
You just come out, bro. Just say you're going to do it.
Wait, she says she worked at Dress Barn. Now, there's 14 dress barns in the metropolitan area.
But the one by Coco's is northeast.
Now, if I canvass the area, in the next 4 days, I could probably surprise her world.
You know, maybe bring her flowers. I don't know. Maybe I'll even go check that Buffalo Exchange. She's in there. Because, they're owned by the dress barn. And she might, pull double duty. She seems like a hard worker.
I noticed you were wearing Vanilla Pear from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I went to every Bed Bath & Beyond.
And I physically harassed every manager to give me the security tapes.
Finally, they pulled your credit card information for me.
I got your social. No big whoop, though. I'm not going to use it for nothing weird.
He uses his time cop powers, like, what was unlawful entry? Remember Ray Liotta's kept using his cop powers to get more and more information?
I keep, what's funny is I pump fake the hello. You saw me pump fake the hello? I got it! Yeah!
Dude,
I got one. I got one.
Couldn't turn Ben into this guy, Joe. Real easy. I'm talking about head shape.
Yeah.
Solely.
Well, let's see what Joe's got more to offer.
But I don't know if we have enough money to pay him to get out of orange.
He goes, can I wear an orange wig? He's like, God damn it.
Here's the thing, Ben.
God damn it, Ben.
Your wig.
Open up your heart to me in your arms.
What?
Let's go full throttle. I could see me falling in love with you.
Oh. Chill.
You just, I don't know, I just looked in your eyes and I just melt. Anyhow, I'm heading off to work. This is my cute little home. Everything you see behind me, I built everything.
Christine, wait, you awed. But, I mean, really, though? This wouldn't the next day? You're a sad sack, too.
I'm not
going to ask her the question. You wouldn't be the next day?
No, I would totally be creeped out, but it's just like, this guy's so sweet.
You make me melt. And
I gotta go to work today, which means I'm a real psycho, and this is being done at around 7:30. So, the birds are up. I'm up, pouring my heart out. I'm gonna hit the construction site.
Yo, I'm just a dago, standing in front of some dingy broad, telling him I think I could possibly fall in love with him between my woodworkings. So he starts breaking down the house things. He goes everything from the top molding to the.
Hold on, let's just see it.
Yeah, back it up a little bit.
little home. Everything you see behind me, I built everything. Every square inch, from crown molding to chair rail, to floors, to lighting, to plumbing.
He goes, yeah,
doors.
bet you didn't know I could just crush Long Island iced teas all night. I'm actually good with my hands, if you know what I mean.
The fake palm tree, the drywall, the light switch, the dimmer switch.
The floor, the hardwood, the carpet, the back to hardwood.
The futon, the indoor-outdoor carpet.
I built everything. My shirt, my pants. I can sew.
The hot tub, the sink, the shower.
He's just goodnight mooning his whole apartment. I built the window.
Every night I say goodnight to everything I made. Now, I start from the bottom to the top. Good night, boiler. Good night, pipes.
Good night, grout work.
Good night, foundation.
Good night, foundation.
Good night, gravel. I just stock behind some railroad ties to make the outdoor, the in-ground outdoor porch.
I do have a psychiatrist who says it's severe OCD.
Good night, brackets for the awning. I still have on order, but I haven't gotten to put up yet. But when I do, bajong. But when I do, bajong. Holy shit.
Good night time sprinklers that I put in to a system of different underground work.
Good night, Ring video doorbell, which I recently purchased.
With the floodlight cam.
With the tracking floodlight cam. No, you don't understand. My nana got mixed up with a couple of bad people.
She's in a bad group.
She got mixed up with some bad people. I gotta watch my nana because I'm that kind of guy. I did a door rails. I did a chair rails. A crown moldings. A crown molding.
That's great. What does he keep naming?
Back up.
Yeah. Oh, God.
This is my cute little home. Everything you see behind me, I built everything. Every square inch, from crown molding to chair rail, to floors, to lighting, to plumbing, doors, windows. So this is the type of guy you're getting. I'm a very handy guy. And,
Pause it. Let's take a break, and we'll come back and finish this, because I know we have the other thing we want to get to, too.
Yeah.
But 7:30...
I don't know what the fuck our guest is.
Our guest.
Traffic.
Totally gave shit.
Yeah,
it's a complete... No, you guys seems like you guys are really close friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, real BFF. You're right on time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's concerned about the success of your show by coming to help you out.
We're going to take our last break. It's the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Hey, Julia, it's me. This is my 11th phone call. I just sitting here getting a little depressed listening to the tones, and I thought I may try cutting my thigh to make some of the bad feelings go away.
I just wanted to see if you feel the way I feel about how bad this is going. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. Our guest will be on another time. Michelle Wolf got stuck in traffic, but she will be on the show another day.
I don't want to slide or have her come in for 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's weird. We don't want snack size Michelle. I can just do my Michelle impression the whole time.
Hey, everybody!
Check out her special Nice Lady on HBO Go. Back to Joe and Julia. Joe really spilling his heart out. Let's go back a little bit.
Back up a little bit always. I just want to hear about his grout work and his molding.
He's really proud of it. Everything you see here, I made with my cum.
He goes, you see those right there? Those are Spencer rivets. I had to buy extra special rivets for that drain.
Guys,
it's hard to get somewhere. You can't get it everywhere.
Yeah, Ace Hardware don't sell them no more. Ben left Deb alone all in the studio.
Oh, yeah?
And the Ben is away.
This is when we start... Do we start pressed hamming her now?
This is where we make our play. If I know anything about the current climate, it's go for it.
What's the... someone told me a sex thing we could do to her there called, like the Dirty Sanchez and what are they called? The sex terms?
Yeah.
The peeking groundhog, I think it was called.
Oh.
Where when you have to take a shit, you spread your butt cheeks across the glass, and then you let it come out and, like, tap glass and go back away.
That's too much butthole strength.
Peeking, yeah.
Because if it just tumbles out.
Groundhog's out. Oh, early winter. Oh!
Oh, God. I'm Puxatawny feeling it.
Up, Indian summer. No!
Yeah!
Did you find it at all?
No.
The peeking, you weren't listening? Oh, I thought you were going to say if I was right, that's what it was called.
Oh, no, sorry. I was texting the guest.
Yeah. Guest
there is no guest.
There is no guest. Play the video.
Every square inch from crown molding to chair rail to floors to lighting to plumbing, doors, windows.
I've only had 7 on-record fires. He goes, I'm not really an electrician.
Julia, I did not ask you, but if you work for the city, keep this ho-hum, huh?
He goes, my house is completely illuminated by tap light.
He goes, I'm not going to lie. The city doesn't even know I'm jacked into their power source. I haven't paid for utilities since fucking Clinton was in office.
I went to a dry cleaners. I stole a telephone company outfit. I now climb the poles. I pulled the cable from one guy. I pulled the thing over here from him. I pull this, I pull that, pop, bing, bang, bang, boom.
Next thing you know, I got two ceiling fans in my kitchen. That's the kind of guy that I am.
So this is the type of guy you're getting.
Yeah.
I'm a very handy guy, and
a very handsy guy.
Bada boom, bada bing. I'll see you later. Maybe not.
I'll have to build you whatever you want. You're a sweetheart.
Can you build me my ex-boyfriend back?
Yeah.
Can you... Oh, baby girl, that hurts. Oh, you hurt me so. You know how to cut me right to the core.
Can you construct me, my ex-boyfriend caring about me?
Oh, you got me right in the canned tomatoes. Oh.
Bocce balls.
Oh, bocce balls. Julia, that hurts so much. Oh, I'm going to be sleeping on my side tonight.
I haven't been this hurt since old Blue Eyes died. Gotta work through it.
I saw you last night at that club. I tell you, my brajol hasn't boned up like that since the split second when they faded out of the screen from Pacino and Godfather 2 into De Niro.
Yeah.
It was a split second, and I boned up just like last night. That's why I knew you was the one.
I talked to you and I said, this is the one. God has given me an angel.
Oh, I hope this video doesn't scare you. But that's how I feel. I just want you to know that. Okay? And I look forward going out to dinner with you.
Whoa!
So, let's make it happen. Mwah.
Whoa!
Ciao, baby.
Ciao.
Ew.
Ciao, baby.
Oh, buddy. Is there a response video? How's there not a Julia response?
First off, you fucking dickhead. I told you I didn't want a fucking cocktail. I was there with my girls, and you was all up in my shit. My ex-boyfriend is gonna fucking murder you. You hear me, Joe? You're fucking dead.
Are there fucking good comments under it?
Not that I'm seeing, just a couple things up top.
Nothing really. Just shut the hell up.
Yeah, dude, this guy just fucking...
Shut the hell up.
You fucking... Oh, man. I wish we could find out more about him.
Joe? Oh, I bet there's more about him in the world for sure. And if this is the problem, this is World Star Hip Hop's comments, which never are that really good, quite honestly.
Has it gone to YouTube yet? I mean...
Of course. We got YouTube first, probably.
I feel like we could learn a lot more about this guy.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I feel like we can...
Now I want to know about Julia.
I want to get Joe and Julia on the show.
And try to have a love connection?
Yeah. Chuck Woolery this shit. Back in 2 and 2.
He's like, hey, I built you a dishwasher, Julia.
I go, Julia. Hi, Dan Soder, Jay Oakerson from the Bonfire. What would it take for Joe to build you?
Oh, it's live leak?
It's on a couple different YouTube sites.
Wow, really?
No, we got to find out where the fucking... where Patient Zero is.
Original.
Yeah, we got to find the original.
These all have less views than the World Star one. These have like 21 views.
Yeah, we got to find the Outbreak Monkey to find out who leaked the video.
Maybe it's this one?
Julia.
Hey, Julia!
Hey, it's me. Remember Loud Talking Joe? My ears are still buzzing from the club last night.
I know you're in your 20s and I'm in my 40s, but that is really the only difference as I can tell is my ears is banged up.
They tells me 40 is the new 20. I says the new 20.
I don't know who you are, but leave me alone.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I do. I shave everything down there.
You want me to Snapchat you? I can Snapchat you it.
Yeah. Hey. You want to see? I'll see if I can fit the whole thing in one picture with the curve. I got the curve.
The curve. You guys. I mean, I wonder we can find Joe online, but Julia's the one I want.
You want to see who Julia is?
Oh yeah, I want to see Julia.
That'd be fantastic.
There's no Julia videos. Can we make a Julia response?
No, there's no
video?
response. She just put this up on YouTube.
Julia just dumped this dude to die on the internet.
I mean, this guy is a bad judge of character.
I mean, wait, can you just play the beginning again? Just how happy he is to send her this video.
Hey, Julia, it's me, you big poppy
Good morning,
bear.
Julia.
Good morning, Julia.
Just wanted to say hi. Wish you a great day.
Oh, that's so great.
Tell you that meeting you yesterday.
Aye.
Fucking Paul Verzi's older brother.
Yeah. He goes, it's Joe Verzi.
Hey, I did everything in my house. All the woodworkings and fixtures you see. I use a chisel like Michelangelo himself.
Goes, now, I know you're saying something about your ex-boyfriend. Be a real big mistake if your ex-boyfriend went missing. I'm just saying, maybe I got friends. You know, you said you didn't want me to talk to your friends.
You tell your ex-boyfriend Brian if he got some gambling debts, I'll make a phone call. Bang him out.
You know, I can make a little deal with your ex-boyfriend Brian that he stays out of the picture. My friends who can hurt him stay out of the picture.
Hey, Joe, what's wrong? He goes, just got back from a case and I was fighting some crime in 2122. It's crazy shit I can't even talk about. Came back. That bitch put me over to YouTube. Gabagool.
And it's not like in 3029 when the internet's just in your brain. You know, I know that because I'm a time cop.
It still hurts. It hurts.
The comment section isn't just a bunch of neurons firing like it is in 4018. 4118.
There's no black people making fun of this on World Star Hip Hop?
Yeah, of course there are. Like in the comment section?
But they don't say that much.
White boy with red skin.
Who hates himself?
I mean, she nailed it.
You think he hates himself? I'm not getting that.
No, I think he was going for it. He was shooting his shot.
Yeah. Now, I think that a guy like this didn't break at his stride for a second.
Do you think he knows he's out on the internet?
Fuck that cow. I didn't want her anyway. Yeah, he falls in love like this every night.
Dude, if we could somehow find Joe. I want to find Joe.
Joe has a big heart, and he's ready to fucking...
But also, he could come in and imagine all the track lighting he could fix for us in here.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine having to deal with this bullshit track lighting we have in here?
Joe comes in, he goes, listen, after I had a look at you. I love that that's how he says he looked at Julia, but also that's how he would look at the track lighting.
He goes, listen, I take a look at that track lighting, and I can't get it out of my head since I saw it. And normally I was going to call you tomorrow with an estimate, but I think I'm going to do it now. He goes, I'm putting myself out there.
He goes,
I could probably do this for under $1,500. Oh, God, it hurts.
He goes, if you guys are willing to go non-union, I can stay within the estimate. Oh, I'm just too emotional right now.
I'm telling you, it's going to look so good. I'll be willing to do it at cost. Oh, God.
Oh, because we know Joe is in the tri-state area by the accent.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I mean, we think he's down the street from Lou.
I'm telling you, I'm the only guy who could build stuff like this in all of Des Moines, Iowa.
That's the thing about living up here in Missoula, Montana. No one makes a good gravy.
He goes, being this close to the Dakotas as I am, non-disclosed location.
You know me, I'm on native land. Dude, let's get you on the show. I wish Jacob was here so we could send him after him like a little bird dog.
It says, John in Virginia says it was originally posted to the Interrobang, so maybe there's some good comments.
Whoa! I mean, well, if it's the Interrobang, we can just go right to the top. We know the editor-in-chief.
We know the brass.
We know the brass up there. We can get their sources. This is a real fucking deep throat situation. We can, and investigative journalism, not the porno film.
Oh.
But we could break this thing wide open. I think we can get Joe on the show. More importantly, I think we could get Julia. We get her number from Joe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Goes, yeah, call her, bitch. I don't even care.
Hey, watch this. You go, good luck of her even picking up. And we call once. I go, hi, this is Dan Soder from Sirius XM's Bonfire. I was just wondering if you'd come on the show.
That'd be great if we go, hey, we get Julia's number. He goes, yeah, but listen, don't call her the same day.
Yeah.
He goes, wait a couple days.
He goes, I just want to let you guys know if you fell in love with her the way I did, don't send her a video.
No way this is fucking true. Rich, in North Carolina, is this a guess or is this something you know?
No, when it first came out, and if I'm wrong, I'm a dick and I apologize, but when that video first came out, I could swear I heard it somewhere that it was, or read that it was her Uber driver, because there was a debate about how he was able to get her number.
Dude.
But you may want to look into. Does that not crank up the creepiness?
Dude, not only does it clank up the creepiness, it also really tells you,
dude,
like it actually makes things make more sense. Like because he doesn't say that she was like talking to him in like a let's hook up environment of a club. He does say, he goes, you were telling me about, go back to where he says the thing, Christine. You were telling me about wanting to get back with your ex-boyfriend. But I'm saying, don't look back. No one moves back.
Yeah, start from the, start.
It's me, Joe.
I'll be honest with you, we're probably 1 degree of separation with Gino Bisconti from this guy.
You think Gino's held trivia night before and this guy's won?
He goes, I met you at Quizzo last night. I can't believe it.
Dude, if this guy is her Uber driver,
so
I will. We have to get him on the show.
That way amps up the creepy.
Let's see it.
I wanted to say hi, wish you a great day, tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. You were so beautiful.
In the back seat.
You don't know how beautiful.
I love that you didn't take a water. he goes, you didn't even ask me if I use Waze or Google Maps.
You didn't link to my Spotify to take over the thing.
Because you respected my space, baby girl.
You let the sweet sounds of Dano play. Ooh, ooh.
You know I love my Rat Pack Pandora.
Sammy Davis, oh, come on now.
He goes, so you only get 3 skips in an hour, so it's not a darker hour, you know what I mean?
I get 3 skips in an hour. I gotta amp up the pro. I'm getting all these mullions in my thing, in my playlists. I mean, if my playlist was enabled, I'd tell my ma to move. I go, Ma, you gotta move.
I swear to God, only thing better than you giving me 5 stars was when you told me I could make you a stuffed manicotti.
Wait, go back. I want to hear when he says the thing. Rich, I think you're on to something here,
Rich,
buddy.
I really hope you're on to something. If this guy's her Uber driver...
I don't know what to believe. Maybe this guy's not even a time cop.
I don't think so. Yeah. Is this guy really a time...
Good morning, Julia.
Hey, baby, boo-boo.
By the way, that is something that you say when someone wakes up in the backseat of your car. You go, good morning, Julia. 4.86 stars.
Hey, wakey cakeys, huh? Good thing you don't have to blow into a thing and start this thing, right?
I mean, I do, because I'm court-ordered to do it. But we are still on the upper level of the George Washington, and it is locked.
We are on a bit of Tefik.
I'm telling you, it is locked like my ex-wife's house. I try to get in.
He's a Mama Luke.
He is a Mama Luke. Good call, Stephanie Falcone. He is a real Mama Luke.
Yeah, Mama Chocheone.
Yeah. God, let's keep going when he says he's a time cop.
Just wanted to say hi, wish you a great day.
Wow.
Tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life.
Getting to look at you.
You were so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you are to me.
You got rid of the fart smell from the guy before you.
Yeah, I had to pick up an Indian, not my choice. And let's just say the back seat was a little moist. Anyways, you didn't even bat an eye. You didn't even look up, but I saw the glow from your phone illuminated you.
I'm reaching out to you because I just want you to know that smell wasn't me.
That wasn't.
There was a guy before you.
You're gorgeous. You're precious. And but it's been sitting in my mind when you said to me you want to go back with your ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, like, if a girl says she wants to get back with her ex-boyfriend...
It means fuck off.
I know. Oh, my God, I bet Michelle's got such great opinions on this. She's
you have
just sitting there with headphones on.
Jump in for 5 minutes. Here, right there, that mic. No, just pull it down.
I see you biting lips over there.
Yeah. And this is what happens when you're late.
I know. Hey,
Michelle Wolf, everybody.
For the last 5 minutes.
This isn't Dan's impression of me. This is the real me.
Or is this the real me? Who's the real? I don't know. No one knows.
It's everyone. Fun for everybody.
Which is the real Michelle? Don't shoot me. I'm the real Michelle.
What do I do?
Jay.
What do I do?
Jay, don't shoot me.
Don't shoot me.
What's your?
I mean, first of all, he's got one of those goatees that's like it's too much hair.
Yeah,
There's just too much hair around.
There's no this thing here.
Yeah, it's the reverse Homer Simpson.
It goes all the way to the lip on the bottom.
Yeah, it's
the
gross.
whole way. The whole thing goes all the way to the lip.
It's like he had to shave his lips.
He goes, no, I tend not to like Tuesdays because that's lip shaving day, and sometimes I get dinged up.
Baby, I don't want you to see me like this when my hair grows over my lip.
I didn't want to kiss you because I had some stubble on my lips. Had I known I was going to meet a beautiful woman, I would have waxed my lips.
These are nice waxed and kissable.
But Rich here in North Carolina said that he believes it's that he might be an Uber driver, and the wording all falls very in line with that.
I mean, I 100% believe he's an Uber driver.
Yeah. Make no mistake, this guy is an Uber driver.
And I'll tell you this, he's a guy that doesn't react where you and I get in the back seat of a car, where he goes, how you doing, man? And then that's it, and then he starts driving, but Michelle gets in and he goes, where you headed? Let me get a look at you.
I also love it. In his apartment, he has Christmas lights up. Like, he decorated.
Well, I mean, he did.
He's a very handy man.
All himself.
And he explains that. He did all the work in his house. He explains that at the end of the video.
He gives you actually a listed breakdown of everything he's made.
The grout work, the doors. I mean, let's just keep playing the video to see how much it lines up.
Wait, if someone says to you they're getting back together with their ex-boyfriend, I can't think of a more direct... I'm not
over
interested.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny if he goes, that's funny if that's what he took, because she goes, you're my fucking Uber driver, and I'm getting back together with my ex-boyfriend. He goes, I just heard that last part.
He's like, I know that if you could just get to see the real me and not just my freaky eyes looking back at you in a rearview mirror.
I feel like you caught too much back ahead and not enough front ahead.
Like, can I offer you a water or a loose peanut M&M?
He goes, oh, look at that, a bottle cap. Save that.
Wait, back. Is this Tommy Dreamer, by the way?
Dude, he really does look like Tommy Dreamer.
Back it up a little bit because I want to hear about the boyfriend things. Now just listen to it straight through because it's less than 2 minutes of
Getting
video.
a look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life.
It all lines up with Uber.
You were so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you are to me. I mean, just, you're gorgeous, you're precious.
She's like, I'm aware of that. I never said I didn't know that I wasn't pretty.
Precious is something you say to someone you're about to murder.
You're precious. Only I can have you, or no one has you.
I consider you a trophy.
You're precious. Like, almost like something like I want to put above one of my mantle or something.
I don't know. I just feel like, listen, I'm a handy guy. I got a basement full of traps and teases and tricks.
I just want to cut off your hair and snuggle with it.
Hey, do you want to play a game? Your face is locked with this crazy contraption. The key is in my dead ma over there.
You got a couple.
She's been dead for years, but I do a voice still.
I do. I go, baby, who's the lady? It's fun. I do voices.
I go, Ma, shut up, Ma. I'm trying to entertain Julia. Don't be scared, baby. Don't be scared. Shh. No, my ma's not here no more. She's gone. She's gone now.
I mean, physically, she's still here. She's right there. You can see her skeleton.
I know you can smell her. It's kind of numbed out for me. I put this stuff in my nose on the inside.
Shut up, Ma. Get out of my head. Oh, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my head. I'm sorry, Joe. You guys see me like this. It's a weird day.
He goes, but you're meeting the family in one fall swoop.
Are you supposed to be on medication? He goes, yeah, but it makes me sweat when I go to sleep. I don't like that.
He goes, also, it kills my sex drive.
Yeah.
Very handy.
They said it was cutting my bum. He was cutting off my guillons. Hey.
I go, ain't no guy in a lab coat gonna take away my beanbag.
I gotta go on.
This is the article from the Interrobang.
So Joe goes to the same gym as Julia.
Yep.
And when he saw her going into the tanning room...
Already awkward.
Said,
hey, I noticed you was about to be naked in a minute.
and getting blasted with fake sun. He goes, if there's nothing I like, it's a hot broad being cooked in a gym. You smell like turkey.
Let me check the temperature. Hey, let me dip the thermometer in there. Oh, that's just right.
You're in a coffin already. Let's just close this baby up, make it a done deal.
He goes, you're like a sexy panini.
That's a press sandwich for all the people who live out here in Des Moines, Iowa, where I live.
where I live in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Let me put some provolones on top of you.
Oh, you put that cream on. Like it's like a Govaroo.
Jim goes to the same, Joe goes to the same gym as Julia. When he started going into the tanning room where you need to write down your name, he took the chance to find out her name and started calling out to her when she came out. He then called himself from her phone. How did he do that, though?
He called himself from her phone the next morning.
Sent her a video of himself professing his love to her. If you're going to have a stalker, one who works out and is good at building things does not seem ideal. No,
well,
it doesn't.
I mean, is he striking you as like a...
My roommate's cousin Julia went to a bar, got hammered, and woke up to find this video texted to her in the morning.
Which is weird because that's not the story. That
Yeah,
doesn't
what?
match
I'm
the
not
story.
understanding that, actually.
I like it when he's from... I like these Uber drivers.
I like the Uber driver.
This is just... This is almost as weird, but I'm saying more like... he stole her phone. I don't get that.
Good morning, Julia. December 16th.
He made it her screensaver, so when she got her phone back, it was, hey, baby, you look so good. I'm walking over there. Remember when you said I really can't talk now, but I have a boyfriend I'm trying to get back with?
So this is from...
Finish that sentence.
This is from December 2015.
Yeah.
So this is over 2 years ago.
It says 2017.
No, this is...
Oh, actually, that one does.
But look down. Go down. Scroll down, and it says something from 2015. December 16th, 2015 was the infamous day Joe first said good morning to Julia.
Let's go full throttle. That's the best part.
Go back to the videos.
Before we have to go. It's past 8 o'clock, but I want to ask Michelle, because she wasn't here when they asked that question. How would you feel if the day after you met somebody who creepily watched you go tan, and he called you next day and just said, you know what, let's just go full throttle. Let's not even worry about dating. I could fall in love with you. Does that make you go, I'll meet him at 3 of Cups or something?
No, that makes me get a new phone.
Yeah.
That's
good job. Joe's pushing new phones.
Yeah. He was. Then you go to Verizon and he works there.
He goes, how you doing? I'm Joe. I work at Verizon. Can I help you?
He raises his eyebrows. He's like, oh, no. That's the end of the Twilight Zone episode. Yeah. Oh, God, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He goes, hey, it's me, Joe. I'm also here at T-Mobile.
Oh, I'm like the guy that switched over to AT&T.
I have a lot of jobs because I need to make money to afford to buy all the moldings I got to put in my house.
Michelle Wolf's new special, Nice Lady, is on HBO Go. She will be back on the show to actually hang out. I promise you that. Big J is going to be at the Hartford Funny Bone in Connecticut Thursday, January 4th through Saturday, January 6th. Go get tickets at bigjcomedy.com.
Dan Soder going to be at the Albany Funny Bone Thursday, December 28th through Saturday, December 30th. Get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com. As always, follow us.
Sorry, San Francisco, I'll be there 4th through the 6th. Punchline.
San Fran Punchline.
I forgot to tell Christine. I feel stupid.
That's great. The 4th through the 6th of January?
Yeah.
Same weekend that I'll be in Connecticut.
I was born in Hartford, dog. Not a lot of people know that.
We're across the country from each other, but our hearts will touch.
Goddamn right they will. Enjoy your new Zubaz, dog.
Follow us at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We miss you, Jacob.
We miss you, Jacob.
On behalf of the rest of the crew, we'll catch you all tomorrow.
I like this new seat. I'm right in the Deb window. Oh, Deb and Deb.